And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This taken in at the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. They run again with Jackson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run here with Bo. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
On 1st down, it's Moon. Short throw complete to Gronkowski. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 6. Moon. And again, he'll find Gronkowski complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line. Operating from the gun, Moon. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Calvin Johnson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Vikings put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Play action. It's Griffin. And that one behind his receiver and incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. And they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jonathan Taylor, 48 yards. And the Raiders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. From the gun, here's Moon. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now Moon. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Vikings. Calvin Johnson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll throw on first down with Griffin. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. That's second down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They snap it at 1. Now it's Griffin. To the right side, here's Mayer. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's Griffin. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. To throw is RG3. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But it's going to be 2nd down. And now they'll shift things around. On 2nd down, Griffin. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. But it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Now Griffin. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Raiders 1st down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to give them a little bit of credit for fortitude there. 4th and inches, and they don't run the football. Normally, you just wedge your way through, fall forward, find the yardage. they took a shot and put it in the air, and it paid off.
Maybe they saw the defense overcommitting.
A lot of confidence there, though, because even if they overcommit, you just...
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. A great pick. Nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on this, not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. First and goal from the 1. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. So he jumped as a safety. You might know a thing or two about that from your playing days.
Well, I remember creeping up near the line of scrimmage on certain blitzes or certain coverages. Never jumped off sides, though.
Not once?
Not once. I wish I had a few times. It would have stopped.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. And off we go from Denver. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First play, and Young is going to throw it. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing, Young. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Now you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Young on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Now a first down throw, Moon. Right side caught by Jackson. And he's out right at the 25. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep it.
And he will go down, a Cowboys sack. Mozzie Smith, he fought through to record the sack.
That play was hard to see. One play goes wrong, and all of a sudden it's 3rd and very long when they had been in 2nd and inches.
Yeah, I know you like the idea of taking a shot on 2nd and inches, but you can't take a sack for that big of a loss.
That's the one thing you cannot do. They gave it up, and now they're way behind the chains. Good luck with this next play call.
Short throw complete to Gronkowski. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now they'll audible to something else. On 1st and 10, Moon. Open man downfield is Rice. And a good job there getting to him quickly after the catch as he's brought down right at the midfield stripe. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Jackson. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, a 22. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Rifles one complete into the hands of Gronkowski. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic.
Tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing after the interception. Moon. Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Following the interception, Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third down and 1. They'll run again with Jackson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. Now Moon. And going deep for Hill. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Moon. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Reggie White. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 4th down, Moon. That is caught, and he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down, and it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. From the 20, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Moon. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Michael Mayer, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Vikings get a bit closer. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll start here with Jackson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A quick throw caught by Sharp. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A first down throw for Young. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Young off the bootleg. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. First down, Young. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Young will set to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Jackson trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3 and not giving up 6.
Rolling to his right. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. A final shot before break. Moon.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. It's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st down, it's Moon. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Odafe Owe. And the Cowboys are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now
there he goes, left side.
Big strides. Look at him go.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Mike Gesicki, 78 yards.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now Moon. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. To throw, Moon. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Moon to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill, 31 yards. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They run on first down with Jackson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Young now. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So on now is Greg Zuerlein in a pressure situation. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And This one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the three, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw on second down, Moon. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 3rd and 5. And now an audible here into something else. From the gun on 3rd down, Moon. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Out of the gun, it's Moon. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the gun, here's Moon. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And it's caught. And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Bo. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Whistles and a timeout at the 2:05 mark. So this defense wanting to get one more pause in before the 2-minute warning, and they do just that. Here's Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll try the right side here with Bo. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here?
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They snap it at one. Now it's Griffin. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Griffin. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out in the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
On 3rd down, Griffin. And that is incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Fourth down. Here's RG3. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 1st and 10, Moon eluding the pressure right. Rifles home, complete into the hands of Gronkowski. Touchdown Raiders. Rob Gronkowski, 26 yards. And the Raiders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So to the left side and intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And the Raiders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Now move. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now a 1st down throw, Moon. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Now a pass that's taken in. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. The all-pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Here's Griffin. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They'll throw on first down with Griffin. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Here's Moon. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Reggie White, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Moon. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Moon. In trouble, and he's taken down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated, looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early?
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. 39 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level. So the turnover sets it up, and then a touchdown run here on the ensuing play.
And Brandon, a lot of times you see teams take shots in the passing game on a quick change like this. They go right back and throw one for the end zone. Here they just called a running play looking to get a few yards. But he's able to work his way downfield and take it into the end zone. The end result, the exact same thing as going for it in the passing game.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, how about this? A fistful of sacks already. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. What an incredible start for this defense. If they keep this pace up, they could be looking at an all-time performance.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Moon to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. These two teams all tied after one. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. To throw, Moon.
Short throw complete to Gronkowski.
It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a...
And that is caught! Touchdown, Raiders! Calvin Johnson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Now Joey Sly for the point after.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a give. It's Jackson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
First catch of the game for Cooks. It'll be a 1st down. Here's Griffin.
That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield.
It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 44 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They get this out left, and he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Brandon Cooks there to make the grab. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Carlson on for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
But they'll say it's incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is RG3. And that's going to be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Griffin. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. Carlson able to put this one through, and they take a 17-14 lead. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say, Gronkowski's going to go! A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. First down now, but that clock rolling. Operating from the gun. Moon. They complete it to Hill. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. To throw on 2nd down, Moon. Got a man, it's Johnson, end zone for a Las Vegas touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Griffin. He's going to let this one go deep. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
On 3rd down, it's very simple. Make sure you get beyond the sticks, make the catch, pick up the first down. But in this case, he turned it into bonus time and was off to the races for a monster play.
On 1st down, it's Moon. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 29 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead.
Slide for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. But, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started.
Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready.
And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Throwing now, Griffin on first down. That one caught downfield by Watson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On first down, Griffin. And his throw here is incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Out of the gun, Griffin. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Griffin will throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Griffin. That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll throw on first down with Griffin. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On 1st and 10, Moon. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Throwing after the interception. Moon. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Moon to throw. Ball is early. Continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 8. And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Shreds the tackle. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a first down throw. Moon. That'll be caught by Rice. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. On second down, here's Moon. Over the middle, this one into the hands of Hester. 4 yards the pickup, first down. To throw, Moon. He's going to wind up and air it out. That is incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Moon. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Lewis seen in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Now Moon. It's brought in by Harris. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll try and throw for it here. Throwing the out route, and he connects with Fant. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. So a bold call that this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. Now Moon. And this is going to be intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. Still going inside the 20. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid and turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they thought they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
They'll go with a keeper. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from Lambeau. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Young wasting no time, right to the air. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
A first down throw for Young. They set up the screen to Bo. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now a 2nd and 6. They go play action. Young. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And Young's throw there incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Young. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Young now. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the give, here comes Jackson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The multiple-time Pro Bowler Eric Berry, the one who came charging up to make the stop.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Young to throw it. That's caught by Jackson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Young. It's Jackson again on the reception. And it's a Packers touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. On first down, it's Moon. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Here is third down and 4. Moon. That is caught. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's caught by Jackson. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up second down. Out of the gun, it's Moon. And this one is incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Moon to throw. That's to the sideline and pulled in. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 34. From the gun, here's Moon. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw again. His throw incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense, because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
They get 6. That'll leave them with third and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw again. yards out. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 10. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback, because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
It's a quarterback sneak, and he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 6. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far, and while you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Moon. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On 1st and 10, Moon. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he'll be out of bounds. That's now a... We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And finally, he's out of bounds, but not before a great return. He's all the way inside the 30.
As the excitement continues to swirl after that return, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about keeping that excitement going. Already in scoring position, I've got to take some shots at the end zone right now.
On first down, Griffin. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, 26 yards. And the Browns put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Come on. Roll the boys.
Now a first down throw, Moon. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Now Moon. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Now Moon. And going deep for Hill. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Snatched by the safety, Ed Reed. Down the sideline he goes. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
After the interception, here's Griffin. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2nd down and 8. To throw is RG3. They set up the screen to Bo. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. To throw, Moon. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Again, he'll drop to throw. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Drop 60, drop 60.
Looking to throw. Moon.
Short throw complete to Gronkowski.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd down, here's Bo. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. On 1st and 10.
Moon. Short throw complete to Gronkowski.
Shifts by him. And shedding the tackle, and now some room.
Still on his feet.
Touchdown, Vikings. Rob Gronkowski, 45 yards.
And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
Now they'll change things up. They'll run here with Bo. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Now Griffin on second down. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Toss play to Jackson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On first down, it's Moon. Right side caught by Jackson. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Moon. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw on third down, Moon. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. On the ground, this is Jackson. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a toss play for Bo. And he is going to lose yardage here. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 3rd and 4 now. That is caught, and he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That time on the run-pass option when he decided to throw it, not a quick little drop-off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple option quarterback in college because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Play action. Now Griffin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play action with Griffin. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Griffin. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
I know they got the first down. But, Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it. But I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. On second down, here's Moon. And that's caught inside the 30. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Moon to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To throw on second down, Moon. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Good defensive call right there, because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Sly able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Tyreek Hill on the return. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're